Hello, humans, and welcome to another episode of Gen X Gamer. This is Raw Live. I'm taking a drive, guys. That's right. I'm just heading out of Gilroy right now. Stopped by, got some pistachios, of course. There's a bunch of great garlic products out there, guys. And I always like getting pistachios out there. Not only that, before I hit the road, I got myself a Sonic. Oh, I love these. But what's the topic for today? Let me take these off so I don't reflect off you guys. The topic for today is nostalgic microtransactions. That's right. That's where I'm headed. I'm out to go visit my mom, right? Go spend some time with my mom and spend some time with my family, my grandkids. And believe it or not, I realized this today. I talked about this before, but for my grandkids, right, for my nephews, microtransactions are going to be nostalgic. They are, because that's how they enjoy gaming. They really do. For example, my nephews, I bought them, the Series S, and they're having a ball, right? They're having a ball. They have no need for physical games. They don't care about physical games. They care about the Game Pass, and they care about and they care about just having the games on day one. My grandson, he loves Fortnite. He loves Warzone, and he's in the first grade. He's in the first grade, man. And let me tell you, he's a lot better than I am. Just like my grandparents and everybody else was amazed back in the day that I was playing Atari, right? I was playing Pitfall, and they were like, whoa. They're going, oh, well, this kid's going to be a lot of things, right? He has so much potential. Little did they know about my debauchery days in Bangkok, right? Oh man, they had so many hopes for us, right? And humans never fail to disappoint. Let me tell you that. But no, I hope I became, or I'm becoming somebody at some point that they would be proud to know that their DNA is in, right? That's all we can do, right? Hopefully they'll look past my Charlie Sheen, Rick James phase and focus on the last edition of me, right? Which is the more improved family man. And the reason I do this, guys, I have very strong influence, specifically, from my grandmother. My grandmother would go to great lengths to spend time with us. My grandmother would ride the bus for like an hour and a half on the weekends when the buses ran even slower, right? After working a full week. My grandma was the, oh man, how can I say this without giving away her identity? Okay, my grandma was the housekeeper for one of the very famous Sesame Street people that used to come out back in the show in the 70s and the early 80s. Very famous person. And she would take the bus from West LA all the way to East LA. That's quite a trip in the bus, let me tell you. When you're in West LA, that trip is pretty cool, and then once you start going farther and farther east, gets a little bit more challenging, you know what I'm saying? And she would do this every weekend to spend time with us, to take us to church, to make sure that we were, semi-decent human beings. But she put in the time, she put in the effort. So when somebody asked me, well, how, you drive 6 hours to do that? Yeah, absolutely. And I enjoy the drive, guys. It relaxes me. I'd rather take that than the plane. I don't do Southwest or these cheap airlines. I just can't. Man, I just hate other human beings, how they act at the airport, guys. Especially just some people, they just turn into complete children. Nobody wants to be there anyway, right? But yeah, you know, when I fly overseas, I make sure I get choice seats because I'm flying, you know, 12 plus hours. And I just don't like being around other human beings in general. They disappoint me. They really do. But anyway, guys, I take this drive, and most of the video game experience that I'm going to have with my family is going to be via microtransactions, right? I'm going to buy them V-Bucks or Roblox or whatever it is for them to have a good gaming experience. They're not interested in me buying the latest release. They don't care about those things. The games they play require passes. The games they play require, you know, virtual currencies. And that's what I'm going there for. So their nostalgia for them, when they have memories, like I have memories of, you know, my family getting me video games, cartridges and stuff like that. No, my grandson has memories of me buying V-Bucks so he can get the Mandalorian armor, for example, in Fortnite, or, you know, whatever other armors that he's bought with the stuff that I've given him. Those are the memories he has, right? My granddaughter has memories of me and her playing Roblox, right? Those are the memories that we have together. And they're based on microtransactions. They experience gaming in a very different way than we did. And for us to say, oh, I'm never going to, you know, participate in the market of microtransactions, I mean, I wouldn't say never, because that's the way, you know, younger generations are experiencing gaming. Why would I deny them, right? The hobby that I love? It's going to be hypocritical for me. Well, you can only game this way, right? And there's many ways to game, guys, but everybody has different preferences, right? And they like playing with my stuff once in a while, mostly the arcade stuff, believe it or not. They like the joysticks, they like the Pandora box, they like the Big Blue when they come over, but they're not big fans of console gaming. They're not, you know, the younger ones. My grandson, the one that's in the first grade, he loves console gaming. My nephews, they love console gaming. Right? The younger ones are doing Apple. They're doing iPads, you know. And just the way my family looked at me back in the day, going, "Oh man, this kid is going to be something awesome." You know, he's playing Pitfall, and they were amazed at that. Oh my gosh, things are so advanced, right? And now my grandson is playing Modern Warfare, right? When we play the side games on Fortnite, he kicks my butt, right? And, you know, most of the time it's like 10-1, you know, he beats me. I'll get him a few times. But most of the times I can see when he's getting bored, like, oh man, I'm just killing Gramps over here. I get too anxious of those games, and when I see him playing Modern Warfare, it really blows my mind, man. Because, you know, both he and my granddaughter will have full conversations with me about Roblox and what to do and what her character name is, and we'll have like half-hour conversations on her game alone. Like, it's really important to her, you know. And I know she's going to remember those things, and my grandsons are going to remember those things. And I know that my nephews, you know, have forever ingrained that they came over to California and boom, they got an Xbox, right? And it was cool. And those are the kind of memories that I had as a kid, and I want to share them with my family. And it would be completely selfish for me to say, no, you guys got to play like I play. No, you know, it's a new generation. And I would never deny my grandkids if that's what they really wanted. You know, if you want V-Bucks for your birthday, that's what you're getting. Now, of course, you guys know that my grandkids have two birthdays. They have my birthday as their secondary birthday, right? Because what I do, and this is what I recommend to everybody, what I do is I throw a birthday party for them on my birthday. Because I've already done everything, guys. I mean, there's very few things. You know, as a single man, for all the time that I spent, I did every type of debauchery that you could think of, right? And anything that you can dream of, I got out of my system. So I don't crave for those things anymore. You know, I'd rather see them happy. You know, I've had enough. I've been lucky enough to have those things in my life, right? Where I don't have to, you know, seek them out at 50 plus. You know, and for me, the greatest reward is spending time with them and watching them being happy. And man, I'm going to get to have a lot of happiness here pretty soon. And a lot of it is going to come through microtransactions, because that's what they feel nostalgic for. So anyway, guys, that's just something that came into my mind as I'm doing this drive. There's a couple other topics I'm going to talk about. So these are going to be all raw videos just like this. I hope you enjoy them, because I really do. I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.